Blessings, blessings, and greetings. And it's always a pleasure to see so many people gathered in one place, knowing that we are fighting for the same cause, change for Jamaica. And we are fighting to ensure that the future of our children and the generations that follow is one that is bright, one that is orange, and one that is filled with the endless amount of possibilities. So as I greet the next Prime Minister of Jamaica and say welcome to Portland from Isat, Buchanan, and as I greet the world boss himself, soon to be the 6-star general from St. Vincent, Comrade Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent, I say welcome to East Portland. To the future ministers and future member of parliaments that sit among us, the greatness that is Jamaica's future. As well as I'm saying a special welcome to my visitor, and I will ask you to stand, Minister Brewster, and put you on live to let them know that this medical doctor is a professional politician because the people needs him. That is the type of energy that we are bringing to Portland Eastern and Portland Western. It's one Portland, never Varsland. And as I right now summon the spirit of Nani, and I have brought the Maroons here from all the way of a compound. Chief, I'm asking you to stand. Your presence and greatness is among us. Chief Sterling, I know you're here somewhere, but let me tell you something. Yes, Chief, bring the drummers for me. And I know I wasn't deaf, but I hear broke the vase. And my foot just a go so. And I see Doreen foot just a go so. So just remember that. If you never hear it, I know 2 people right now that shiver every time and very nervous. They're looking in the gleaner and they're nervous. I'll soon tell you why. But I come to talk to you tonight about vision. And don't worry, I know David say, even when him think it, them steal it. Well, there are some people that when they speak it into existence, there are those who can't copy it. There are those who can't bring it into reality. I am one of those persons, and everything I say tonight will come to pass. And I want to start with the youth of Portland. Because no matter how it is, everywhere we go across Jamaica, there is a disconnect in terms of including the youth as the future. If you don't believe me, the Prime Minister have a habit of labeling the youth of this country violence contributors. If they get themselves in trouble, they say, meet the judge or meet your maker. All of these are statements that is an attack on the Constitution, the right to life. I will call it no other thing but incitement to murder. It must be rejected. Now, the future of the youth of Portland is what we must invest in. And to do so, we have to see them, we have to speak to them, and we have to encourage them, even when they're falling short in the education department. We have to set them back on that train to ensure that they get that education. How is it that we're going to do that? We meet them halfway, certainly not by telling them to rub out them hand middle. We're rejecting that. We're mashing that down and we're broken vase for that. Yes? I rebuke it. Oh, no. Ball out! All right. But no, listen. In keeping with what is my belief, that no matter what you go through in life, and I'm talking to the youth right now, Because I know they see me, because I am them and they are me, just like I am you and you are me. Your future is what God has set for you. Let no man speak any negativity into your life. And so in order to do that, you have to believe in yourself and you have to set yourself on a path. But what is the path? Well, you must get some government assistance and you must have a strong advocate to say, Mr. Prime Minister, yes, I'm pressuring me, I can't go back to my constituency unless we have something for the youth. Yes. And the answers that come from that is your future. That is what you need. A member of parliament who will ensure that you are included. I am your voice. Currently, you have no voice at all. And while there are some that can dance their way to the prosperity, the true meaning of upliftment will come from strong advocacy. And that is my message to the youth. Now, when it comes to education, you have heard from the next education minister. I don't need to take it any higher, but to say there is equity in education, a sense of ensuring that every single child have access to the opportunity to become the best versions of themselves. How to do that? Well, I came to Portland Eastern and I identified that in 2025, a part of a positive education or a strong access to education is the technology, access to technology. So I am committed to complete what people say is the impossible, to ensure that every child in Portland Eastern has a tablet. And I've been doing good so far because we're at 1,000 plus tablets. Now, while it is that Mr. Crawford is the education minister, it does not stop me and prevent me as your next member of parliament from adopting a school. So I don't want the other schools to be jealous, but Fair Prospect High School is a school that I have chosen to adopt. And here is why. It has been labeled the dunce school. And we have to break that lie, mash that down, and ensure that the children have the type of internal locus of control, that thing, they call it vavavoom, oomph, to feel that they too can compete in the market. They don't have to dream of Teachfield only. They don't have to dream of Compre. They don't have to say, I wonder if one day I can go to Campion, because the quality education is right here in their school where they are assigned to, Fair Prospect High School. And I want you to vision that for your children, so that when they say, listen, I want to be an attorney, you don't worry about the money. Tell them to have the qualifications and the rest will come. Because certainly that's what happened in my life. And I want that for your children. Now, agriculture. Because some people say, boy, Mr. Buchanan, you love talk about this education thing, but me as a man will like work for my own and I'm good at this. You always have to meet the people with the skill sets that they have and then show them how to improve on that. How are we going to do that? Always. Everything I'm talking about. I hear Miss Sherry over there, she goes say, we want money. We need money to do everything. So if people are farming, they need the assistance. We are in a parish where water is running rampant through streams and waterfalls and rivers. And guess what? It's drying at the pipe. If you're not by the water, you're dead for thirsty. And when we talk about buying water, I did say and, not and. Because you have to buy it from the vase truck in a what them call vase land, and the last time I checked is Portland. So we have to ensure that what we think about is catchment areas. How do we go about Not the areas where we're simply going to just turn on the pipe when I win, but how we are going to channel the water, catch the water, store the water. And without giving out that plan, I'm going to tell you that it is a simple fix. And fret not thyself. So if you love water, just vote for me. I promise you will be all right. If you like beard, vote for me. Now, we talk about economics, and I listen to Dr. Harton, and me not understand not the way he says still, but it sounds good. And it always, you know, it really takes just a little bit of competence to know when you're fooling in some areas. So there is currently in the government, this current government like to put the PR minister for Minister of Health, the health doctor for the Minister of Security. That's why crime is so high, because I don't know nothing. So when you know that you don't know nothing, you seek the professionals. What I can tell you is that the economy in Portland Eastern, right as I'm talking to you, is dead. We now have none. Yes? The business owners by themselves are keeping offered to Portland Eastern. What does that look like? Well, while your prime minister is running around saying, I have one house here, and there's confusion whether the person has the title and the fee simple ownership to pass to the next generation. We have a man on this stage in a country similar situated as Portland Eastern and Portland Western, Portland Parish, that is building 2,800 houses since burial. Burial that just passed. And while your government says it's burial it's not a recession, it's not a compression, it's not any ession. The reality is your government has failed you. And that is why time come for change. Now, everything when we're bringing the heat is tied and connected, so I don't have to repeat. But when we speak of health, and I'm ending at the health part, mental health is an area that people do not understand, but it's so important because we are nothing without our health. And if our health is neglected, it is tied and attached to our right to life. This government is stifling your life, a healthy life, a mentally healthy life. And when you think of your brothers and sisters, whether it be at school age or thereafter, who was never assessed for learning disabilities, for different mental disorders, it is because the government as it is right now does not understand it. And while it is they may have senators that think they are qualified to diagnose, reject it. Because insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And so there can be no third term. None. That is what you're going to mash down. Reject it. And how we come together as the people of Portland Eastern, and I know Jamaica at large as I speak to you, I'm going to tell you something about Duppy's story and the truth. I'm going to tell you something about what is the facts, and you must check it. Don't make media turn it and twist it and flip it and reverse it. And a music, your life is not a musical. Reject it. So let's start this way. It is a fact that we are in a recession. Anything else is Duppy's story. It is a fact that in Portland Eastern, them take away Blue Lagoon from the men who used to make a living there. It is a fact. Me not come off of the Blue Lagoon yet. Me not have no villa down there. So I'm going to tell you something why I can talk up for you. It is a fact that the road that is blocked by a security company that nobody wants to admit who is paying them. Yes, it is a fact that that road is a parish council road, and the parish council has the responsibility to give you complete access to it. Anything else is Duppy's story. No matter how much time you put press releases in the media, reject it, dash it away. You can't twist and flip and reverse the truth. It is a fact that while I am speaking to you, this beautiful parish, Prospect fishing village is being taken away from the young men and women who have lease agreements and who have their businesses that they strive and survive from. It is a fact that Winifred Beach, some umpy-scumpy things going on there. More to come. It is a fact that Sanko Beach is taken away from the people, regardless of the arrangement. It is a fact that everything that is beautiful that belongs to you, you are being disenfranchised from this current government, and your MP is incapable of advocating for you. Yes? It is a fact that anything and anyone who come and try to refute anything I just said is giving you Duppy's story. Make sure you're looking at the camera. So you see, right now, I hear people talk about you got to rub out and you got to do this. Just call the election, because I promise you, it is a fact I will be your next MP. After the election is called, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of healing. And I'm saying to every citizen of Portland, Portland is for you. Every person who not yet a comrade, come home. Yes? Those who are angry, come home. Those who were bamboozled and tricked, come home. Those who were given a t-shirt with a little something in it, come home. Don't take it this time. Dash with that. Send them out of the parish. Run them out. We hear about cockroach. We hear about the lie them. So what I say? Rebuke them. Rub them out. Run them out. Mash them down. Broke the vase. That is what we are here to do. And anybody who is afraid of me, I am here to advocate to you. Your free speech is yours. Say anything you want, come me, I go come to court and defend you for free. The word is love.